Hey there YouTube fans, AC Productions, and today I'm going to be showing you on how to install the swing arm spools. Now this is a company based from Poland, and you'll be surprised in how many people don't pronounce this correctly. When you first see it, you see the W and they call it Womet Tech, when actually it's called Womet Tech. But here in the United States, Womet means something else, therefore people just call it Womet Tech. So wanted to show you on how to install these. Super simple, nothing really complicated about it. Other than that, the bolts were actually silver, but I decided to paint them black, kind of black everything out. So when I put them in here, everything's nice and black, and it's gonna look good. I was thinking about making these red to kind of give it an accent color, but at the end I decided I didn't want to have too much red on the bike, and I just kind of want to keep everything nice and simple. Alright guys, it's up to you if you guys want to keep these bolts silver, or you could spray paint them black. Or if you want to kind of give that accent color to your bike, maybe you have a blue Gixxer. Oh, by the way, this is for a Gixxer. I'm sure you guys could tell by the title. 17 to 22 are current. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and let me give you a little bit of a closer look as I try to focus the camera so you guys could see it. All right, so at the bottom it says swing arm spools paddock. I'm not sure if that's that they were trying to translate from the Polish saying, and then there's our logo. Then it says fastening torque 12 to 15 Newton meters. So it's actually giving you the torque specs on how much to tighten it. And then on this side, let's see, I might have it upside down. There's some numbers here. I believe it's pretty much the serial number. Yeah, it's a serial number of these swing arm spools, and then the BK stands for black. I believe they might even have some different color swing arm spools. And if they do, I'll show them in the picture on the video down below. Then over here, it just gives you information of the website. I believe it's oh no, it's not website. It just says Womet Tech, and then it says performance parts. So these are made from aluminum, very good quality. Alright, so enough about that. Now let's go ahead and go over to the bike. Well, actually, before we go over to the bike, let me show you what you're going to need to install these swing arm spools. Alright, so first things first, you're going to need a 6mm Allen key for these particular bolts, and then also some blue thread lock to make sure that the bolts don't vibrate off and you lose your swing arm spools out in the street, because that'll be the worst. Alright, now that we know what we need to do, let's go over to the bike and let's get them installed. Alright, so now we're over at the bike, and as you can see, I do have the crash sliders on there, and I did airbrush these a candy apple red, and therefore that's why I decided not to paint the center screw red, because I have a little bit of accent color here and I don't want to make it look too weird. So that's why I decided to go with the black in the center. Alright, so now we got the bolt, and we put the bolt inside. Sorry for the unfocusing, guys. It's so weird that my camera does that. And I have it on autofocus, which is weird. Alright, so we put the bolt in through there, and let's get our blue Loctite and put a little bit of Loctite on the threads. So some on this side, I'm going to turn it around and then put some thread lock on that side. So now we got thread lock on both sides, this side and that side. Now we're going to put our 6mm Allen key through there and install it over here on the bike. So you're going to notice that there is a spot for the swing arm spools right there, and you can't miss it. Alright, so let's put it on there. So if you feel a little bit of tension when doing it, go ahead and unscrew it and then screw it back in. It should screw in very smoothly. For me, I like to make sure all the words are kind of centered, and before I tighten everything. Alright, so as I make sure everything is centered, hold it very tightly, and then just go ahead and give it a good turn to tighten it up. If you guys happen to have a inch-pound torque wrench, you can go ahead and tighten it down to those 12 to 15 Newton meters, and I'll get that really tight. Alright, so now that that's done, pretty much you do the same thing to the other side. Alright, now that we got the swing arm spools already installed, you're wondering why there's a big gold thing right in front of the camera. Now that is for our rear swing arm spool stand. So I'm gonna go ahead and center the bike, get our rear stand, line it up with the swing arm spools, pretty much lined up there. And then you can go ahead and lift up the back wheel. Alright, and there we go. A little bit on the heavy from what I'm more used to from the R3, being a lot more lighter. Well, there you go, guys. Now you're able to do rear maintenance on your bike. Like I would say, like, you know, like chain cleaning, or if you need to align your wheel or remove the wheel for that matter, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that would, you know, a rear stand will help on doing. So there you go. Looking really good. And then on the other side, looking really good as well. Now if you guys are wondering what that is, I tried to put a little bit of hot glue on this part because I didn't want it to scratch the swing arm spool, but I know what you guys are saying, they're meant to be scratched, but you know, if I could kind of prevent that from happening just a little bit, that'd be great. So just a little bit. I know it's probably not gonna last. I'll try to find something else that I could put there so it wouldn't scratch too much, but you know, no one's ever gonna see that part, you know, just for my own. Holy cow, I need to clean my wheels, really dirty already. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much it for that. Alright guys, well, let me go ahead and close up the video. Alright guys, so that pretty much concludes the installation of the swing arm spools. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you guys are up to date with my latest installation. Also, there's a new icon underneath this video. It's a heart with a $sign in the middle. Now, if you guys click on that, you'll be able to help support the channel, which will be greatly appreciated. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you guys know anyone else that's looking to do something similar to this, please share my video. That actually helps me out a lot, knowing that my video and content is actually getting out there to everyone. Again, thanks for watching. And also, one last thing, if you guys dislike the video, please smash the dislike button. Let me know in the comments below why you dislike the video to help me improve for future videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Catch you on the next one.